guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Cake Me Away. Is that necessary? Anywho, so today I'm going to be answering the questions you guys sent to me on Instagram. Okay, so I realized that only 14% of people that watch my video are my subscribers. Pachimo, it is literally free. The least you can do is subscribe. I'm entitled. Please subscribe. Okay, thank you guys for watching. And anything I didn't answer well, I'll do better next time. I don't know. I think I have about 22 questions. This is supposed to be like a get to know me vlog, because I can't just start talking about myself. That's weird. So I told you guys to ask me questions, and you asked me really nice questions. I got some really stupid questions like sexual stuff, but we're going to ignore all of that, and we're going to get to the reasonable questions. Okay, so first things first. So I got a question from Tanya on Instagram, and okay, is your heart free? Ignore that. Okay, so Maria Cakes, hi Maria Cakes, and asked me that, what do you say to clients that always ask you for a discount? Okay, there's some people you should give discounts, or maybe you can give them discounts, but usually I've realized that once you start giving someone discounts, next time they also expect a discount, and you're not running a discounted service. I don't know if you understand. For example, for me, my prices are my prices. They are not hyped because I think they are pretty reasonable. So usually if you want a discount, I'll say no. And if you're being very persistent about it, if you're maybe a returning customer, usually I might compromise and give you a little discount. Sometimes it depends on the day and my mood, basically. Okay, so I hope that's okay. So Karima_309 asked me that, where do you live, or who do you live with? With Jesus on earth. Okay, number 4. Okay, Maria Cakes again. How do you deal with people not being comfortable with your pricing? Okay, it took me a while to get comfortable with people saying no because they think it's expensive. Yeah, I think my prices are ridiculously cheap for the kind of service I provide. But half of the time you see people come and ask you for something, and then they say, oh, it's expensive. To me, it's fine, because it took me a while to get to the point where I feel like if everybody can afford me, then it means I'm doing something wrong. Die, because you work and die. So it's okay. Not everybody should be able to afford you. Just be gracious and say, oh, thank you, it's fine, that's how much it is. I don't know, for me, if you can pay for it, fine. And if I can find a way to reduce the price for you, maybe compromise and someone make my work look ridiculous, good. It's a win-win situation. Otherwise, the price is the price. Okay, so Hair Essentials by Uche. Which country do you see your business in 10 years? My friends and I were debating on it. Honestly, I don't know. But I know in 10 years. I don't know. I don't know. And the uncertainty kills me. I feel like there's a level of anxiety that comes with being uncertain about important parts of your future. Honestly, I do not know. Okay. Cat, why is 1 + 1 not equal to not 11? I'm just going to leave you alone. Number 8, Cake on and More on Instagram said, girl, you make magic. You inspire people like me. Oh, thank you. Number 9, this is from Chimbuchi6. How do you decorate a cake? Hi, darling. I have videos on Instagram on how to decorate a cake. Or maybe I don't have that many videos yet, so you guys should just stay tuned. I'll make videos twice a week for you guys. So different kinds of cake, fondant cakes, buttercream cakes. Just stay tuned. I'm holding nothing back, literally. 11. How and when did you start baking and decorating cakes? How? Okay, I started baking when I was 12. I used to bake and dirty my mom's kitchen, and then there was a day my dad came and threw all my baking stuff away because the kitchen was too dirty. Okay, I think everybody knows that story. Okay, I started baking when I was 12, but I started baking professionally when I was 21. So I made myself a birthday cake, and then somebody saw it and said, oh, it's nice, make me a birthday cake. Then I made for her. And then a friend said, oh, make me that cake again. I made it. You know. So, Miss Dami, hi darling. Video I watched, I can't recall which one. You used kefir instead of milk. Why? Okay, I use kefir because kefir makes your cake moister. I don't know. Is there a word like that? Okay, for example, if you're making a cake that has an acidic content, for example, cakes that have maybe fruits, cocoa powder, desiccated coconuts and stuff like that in them, you should use something that counters the acidic content, which is a base. But I'll make enough videos for you guys to understand these things with time. Like baking is basically a chemical equation. When you put acid, you have to counter the acid with a base. That's the only way it won't taste like soap. Okay, I think I need to do a video about the chemistry of baking. Okay. Blair Wussy. She said, when are you giving us your buttercream recipe, please? This week I'm going to upload my buttercream recipe, I promise. This week is when? Today is Sunday 17. Yes. This week I'm going to, I already made a video about that, so I'm just going to compile the video and upload it for you guys. So 309_Karima said, can you post us free cake? I don't know what that means. Send you a free cake, or I should post a free cake tutorial. I don't know what that means. Okay. Miss Money Offer said, what do you love more than me? Oh Tito, I've seen you. That's for you, right? Okay. So the bench you said, how long did it take you to get here? Maybe cake wise, it took me 6 years, and it's been an amazing journey. Not an easy one, but it's been an amazing journey. You people showed me pepper. That story for another day. Chimbuchi said, you have a great smile. Thank you. Okay, so Shane, how do you determine your selling price? This is a very nice question. It took me a while to like get the hang of like picking how much I want to sell a particular thing. It totally depends on you. It depends on a lot of factors. It depends on the country where you are, how much ingredients are sold for. It depends on your level of skills, because you can't expect somebody to like want to pay the same amount they will pay to Cake Boss for cake and pay me. I don't know if you understand. I'm not saying he's any better than me. I'm just saying the popularity to the experience, like the kind of work you do, also affects your pricing. It depends on cost of ingredient, it depends on your experience, it depends on where you are, it depends on the factors that applies where you are. For example, if you're in Nigeria, maybe generators, transportation, you know, it depends on a lot of stuff. It depends on how big your company is. Do you have to pay for rent? Do you have to pay for, and at the same time, it depends on how much you want to earn. To me, I think that's why sometimes I get offended when people say, oh, it's so expensive, I don't want. Or they say, okay, it's so expensive, I don't want. Still okay. Or if somebody says, oh, I can't pay that price, I'm going to give you this price. You don't determine how much I get paid. I determine how much I want to get paid for a particular thing. So if you can't pay that price, you can negotiate with me. You don't tell me how much you want to pay. That's not how it works. So pricing, I think I'm going to do a whole video on how to price your cakes, because it took me a long time to be able to determine how much my cakes should be worth in this particular location at this particular time. Sometimes so you have to consider the fact that I bake for students. It would be different if I was baking for 90% of my clients, if I was baking in a regular setting, you know. So it depends on a lot. I'll do a whole video, I promised, on how to cost your cakes. Okay. Number 19, Winnie Dog said, you are such a sweet girl, no question. Thank you. Gem Wolves, how did you get into cake making? How? No. Cake just calls me. I said when I was 12, and I used to bake like stupid cakes. I would bake them, I won't be able to eat them, and I would throw them away. But the whole house would smell of cake. And my dad is allergic to flour. That before? Who is allergic to flour? Okay, so but when I got to Ukraine, I started baking because there was just a space to be filled. I don't know, and I filled it. That's all. Thank you guys. See you in my next video or tutorial or anything. Bye.